Okay, that's going to be my last video today. So, I wanted to touch on this. So, Jessica Lauren Hope, I love her to death. I do indeed. And she put out a video yesterday that nailed it. Nailed it from start to finish. In reference to when you wake up to the methodical thinking that these people carry in reference to their actions. Okay, and I'm going to give you some examples of it. Because I know firsthand how this matrix, how these, whatever, they, them, however you want to classify it, okay? I know everybody's worried about classification, so you guys worry about it. I don't worry about it too much. And I don't worry about the terminology of chosen either. To each to their own on that one. I think we're all chosen, so that's my thought on that. So this October, it'll be 3 years since I resigned from said company. And boy, oh boy, has it been an interesting 3 years, to say the least. To say the least. I think about everything that I've been through, not only my entire life, but particularly the last 3 years come October. And I'm just in awe. I'm in awe of myself, and I'm in awe of people in reference to how I've made it to this date, in this moment, making this video with you, and everything that I have made it through, as well as recognizing how half backwards they operate in giving excuses for their actions. Okay? For example, because we live in a world where you have particular people that like to twist and bend reality based off choices, based off circumstances, based off status quo, money, and greed. When, say, they make a choice and they do a particular action, okay, fill in the blanks, and it doesn't quite go the way that they planned. So then they're put in a unique scenario because it didn't go as they planned. So then they got to double down and they got to figure out different ways to retract, to manipulate, to gaslight, and to get ahead. Okay. And in the momentum of that, they then come up with different ways to give green lights for their behavior and their actions. Okay. So for example, because they're not going to say it like this, but this is how they think, okay? Because we didn't think that she'd make it through this, but we've helped her become stronger. We've helped her grow. We've helped her elevate. We've helped her grow wisdom and persevere and battle certain things within her life that she wasn't quite able to battle before, but we've helped her grow into herself, grow into her shell, grow into her identity, grow into whatever. We've helped her. So because we've helped her, it's really not bad what we have done. You see, it's helped her be a winning person. It's helped her grow, okay, and strengthen the way that we are, because we're such strong people. Because in their mind, they're very strong people, no matter if they have to tear you down in the dark or throw stones at you and hide their hands. They consider themselves very strong people in that type of characteristic that they carry. I'm telling you, okay? I'm telling you. Like, for example, I had this conversation with my hairdresser in reference to the trajectory of my path, whether I'm going to relocate, if I do relocate, when I'm going to relocate, where I'm going to relocate, how I'm going to relocate, all of these different things. Like, I've saved a little bit of money and I'm working on saving more for me to relocate, right? But like I told her, given the circumstances of my purpose, and I know what it is, numero uno, I need to be alive and breathing and kicking while I walk through it. and given the circumstances of this world, it's become very interesting because brothers and sisters move like strangers, that you have to be very mindful of how you live your life to make sure that you do stay alive. Okay. And we all can agree to this. We can all see it in different ways. And so, for example, for me, I'm not going to put myself in a situation where I'm in an area or I'm traveling and it puts me in a place where there's not anybody there, and I can be something easily can happen to me. You know, like, for example, you have all these people in the limelight coming out basically saying, like, I'm not suicidal, I'm very healthy. Like, this is the world we live in now, that people now feel like they have to say these things because the way that these people operate in different ways is like, it could be your time to be taken out. And if you know, you know. I mean, it's just the truth. I mean, just look at what happened with Charlie. I mean, it's just period. It's just the truth. It's the facts. Okay. But in the realization of how they think in their head, like, for example, like, let me just give you an example. This is my opinion. But when it comes to the gas prices and the economy, you know, like, I know Trump has made statements in reference to, like, we're all winning. It's going to get very hard. This is just a part of the period where this helps you grow strength, and, you know, the winners will prevail, and whatever. And so this is how they think in their mind, like, I'm just helping them by hurting the economy because this is going to help them become more like me. I'm just helping them by making the money, the cost of living and the cost of food go astronomical to where they may starve, because this is just going to help them be a better person like me, because I'm so great and I'm so whatever. And again, I'm just using him as an example, but there's a plethora of them that think like this. I know a lot of people in my past think like this, like, oh, we were just helping her out. We just did all of this stuff, all this weird stuff, because it was all to help her grow and elevate and to be a better person. She had it coming. And we were just kind of helping her along, you know? And so it's crazy to kind of see the mirror in that, I guess, in reference to when you find yourself going through particular situations and psyops and illusions and handlers and fake love and, you know, fake actions and, you know, I mean, just all of the above. And it's crazy to me. It's like, no, I really didn't need anybody's help. I would have preferred to have people treat me the way that I treated you from the get-go. I would have preferred that. I would have preferred honesty from the get-go. Honesty would have been great. I would have loved that route. Accountability would be swawesome. It would be awesome. You know, I give accountability. I don't understand why people can't meet you there, you know? And so it's one of those things. It's like when you find yourself in a situation with people where, you know, certain things are happening in the back, because it can happen in friend groups. It can happen for companies you work for. It can happen in this economy. It can happen everywhere and anywhere. And you find yourself in certain circumstances and situations and trials and tribulations. You just have to understand, like, those particular actions are not warranted. They're not right and they're not normal, but you're not going to be able to fight them. What you need to do is just learn that you're not going to understand the why in reference to that, and understand that God's got you walking through these certain things for a reason. And like Theo said, Theo, and what was his name? Cat Williams. I want to watch that interview. I don't know if it's a new one or not, but it'll look really good. Where you have to be a hero. Move and operate the way that God does. Just that's how you win. Even if people are trying to make you a winner like them. Don't play the game. Just remove yourself from the game. Remove yourself altogether. Be like, I ain't playing this game with you guys. You guys keep playing this weird game. I've removed myself completely. And it's helped me tremendously. It's helped me in a way of not looking to understand the why in reference to why people would do such hurtful things to someone, anyone, the country. the people. You know, and that's just